I'm back with another introduction, another segment that I will be bringing to Only Faith Ministries Kemet Edition. And my segments are basically full readings. You can find the clips as reels. You can go over to YouTube, Only Faith Ministries, and get the full readings. If that's not where you want to go, then you could find on Facebook a page, a account, Only Faith Ministries Kemet, Kemet. I spoke about this book earlier, got me, the oldest book in the world, which means to me, my understanding, this has to been the first literature ever published. And this one right here, I will be getting into this, Stolen Legacy by the George G. M. James. I'm very familiar with this one. When I was in prison, the 1991 to 1993 incarceration, I came across Stolen Legacy. It was a blue book, smaller though. Wasn't this big. It was smaller than this, shorter, not wider, but it talked about everything that was taken from the Kemet dynasty. Mostly everything that I can see, that I stand on, I could see where it comes from. I could see the money, the emblems, the symbols on the money. I could see the structures, like the monuments. I can understand where it was taught, it was learned how to build bricks. I could see all this stuff that this man, George G. M. James, explained in the book I had. I did skim through this a little bit, and I know that I probably, when I get to reading it, some things are gonna resurface in my memory about what I read, about what I learned from out the book I had when I was in prison. And this gonna be another platform that I'm gonna take all my time on. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna rush this. I see no reason to rush this. This deals with our history. This deals with our ancestors. This deals with the legacy of Africa. It may have been Upper Africa, but we're talking Africa. For all we know, man dropped right there in Kemet. It makes sense because the water right there. It makes sense that the rock quarry is right there. A lot makes sense that that's the desert. It didn't have much grass, trees, or anything. And if you know anything about Lower Africa, which is South Africa, that's where most of your trees was at. That's where most of your grass was at. You know what I mean? Your caves, your in those caves you got diamond mines, which they're called diamond mines. You have your gold. It's a lot of natural resources that's in Africa that really forged this world, helped this world get a jump start at not being a third world country. In other words, being modern, being modern. In those days, up in Kemet, you might went to the bathroom sitting on a pot with a hole in it leading out to the ocean or whatever it is. You got what I'm saying? Wherever their runoff went to. Down in South Africa, you probably just had to go out in the woods, take a leaf and, do whatever you do. I'm not saying that they wasn't more intelligent than the Africans in Upper Africa, but maybe they did not have the tools. You understand me? From my understanding of the books I've read, every culture that exists has went into Kemet, not asking for knowledge, trying to take knowledge. Anywho, like I said, this is a platform I'm never going to rush through. I'm, comfortable never teaching, but explaining to the world of Kemites and the world of religion that I understand what I've read. I've processed, comprehended what I've read. And knowing that is to allow myself, if you allow me, to give you some wisdom. Anywho, I am the Nasty Pastor. Once again, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Only Faith Ministries, where you will find the playlist of Staying Off of Drugs. You will find the playlist of the full readings of Revelations, which is OFM promo. You will find the Love and Respect Experience. Also, you will find Only Faith Ministries Kemet edition playlist also. Anywho, I love you. I'm out.